Good afternoon, everybody. Tēnā koe to you, John Barrett. I too need to warmly greet and welcome the Honourable Nathan Guy. Thank you, Nathan, for coming, and the Honourable Darren Hughes. To you, Andrew, and really good to meet you and see who the man is behind the 90 eyesights now in New Zealand. Perhaps we can do something with that figure 90, that rings a bell. To councillors Alice, Wooding, Daniel and Chapman. Are there any other councillors here that I've missed out? I welcome you. To you, Graham Smelly, and members of the Nature Coast Board and Nature Coast staff. A special welcome to you, Bruce and Jan Forrest, Bruce Mansell and Jan Forrest. Of course, as you all know, this is part of the Coastlands estate, and we are now in partnership in this space with Coastlands, and we welcome that. To Space Architects, to especially Cheryl and Nathan and Tushka, welcome to you. All right, a decade later, ladies and gentlemen. 1 decade later, around about, for those of you who have a memory of conversations that have gone on for a very long time. So it is a real pleasure and a relief to be here today to thank all of you who have made this possible, and to welcome you, and to create an energy inside this building that will welcome and host many people, both locally, nationally and internationally. Thank you to you, Chris, and your team, and to the council staff, Margaret Sweetman and her team, for the work that you have done to put into this project. Mostly done with a high degree of just sheer determination to make sure that it happened and we finished on time. I want to do, though, a special thanks to the Nature Coast staff who've waited so patiently through cold winters and hot summers for their new office and without a toilet. And when I learned about the inadequacies, I have to say, albeit that little box in the car park provided us with a place for people to come to and still be dealt with in a very welcoming and friendly way, we clearly needed to, as a council, bite the bullet on this and make this happen today. It's no secret that we've been waiting for a long time. Being part of the Eyesight brand is very important and a significant step for us here in Kapiti. It brings a new level of professionalism to our tourism sector, which we all welcome. It's great to know we now have 2 eyesights in the district and 3 across the Kapiti Horowhenua region. The outlook for both our domestic and international tourism number is currently looking very positive, with both sectors bringing $61 million into the district in direct GDP. Total visits to the Kapiti Horowhenua are forecast to rise from 2.16 million in 2008 to 2.25 million in 2015, an increase of 3.8%, or about 82,000 extra visitors. International visits are expected to increase from 77,400 in 2008 to 90,000, nearly 100,000 people by 2015, representing growth of 13,500, or 17.4%. The share of total visits generated by international visitors is expected to increase from about 3.5% to 4%. On the domestic front, visits are expected to increase from about 3 million in 2008 to 2.16 million in 2015, and that represents about a 3.3% growth. So we are sitting here inside a community, a geographic community, a location, if you like, as a district and as part of the greater Kapiti and Horowhenua districts, where growth is going to continue, albeit we're still coming out of a recession. But growth, I believe, is going to continue now and possibly still retain our status of being one of the fastest growing districts in outside of Auckland in New Zealand. So this eyesight is absolutely critical in terms of that ongoing growth. As Nathan has alluded to, Also, all of you are very aware of the changes that are going to be taking place now in the next decade here, starting very, very shortly with the airport being brought back into functioning in a way that will land Air New Zealand planes here and be able to commute to Auckland and eventually to Christchurch from here as a significant regional facility and airport. A road of some description will be built in here in the next 5 to 10 years. We can be assured of that. We are looking to cut a ribbon on an aquatic centre here in the next 2 years. We are looking to finalise and negotiate and work with the Ngāhina Trust in the first instance to talk about the town centre land across the road. And I guess if you're looking at the positioning of this particular eyesite today and wondering or concerned about it being possibly on a street and not on the main highway, let me reassure you that one day we could be, so don't hold me to any of this, but we could be looking at Rimu Road as your main street and development across the road that will actually position this particular activity in exactly the right place. So I am very excited about the future of this district, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed a privilege and a pleasure to open this facility today. And again, I just want to thank the staff, especially the staff, the people who have come into that little entity in the car park for at least a decade, in my understanding, and have kept the idea and the information flowing for our visitors that has allowed us to move into this facility today and have that absolutely carry on without a blip. I honestly and sincerely thank you and your commitment to providing that professional service under extremely difficult circumstances. So let's enjoy this space, ladies and gentlemen. Let's celebrate today. Let's charge our glasses, and in the meantime, but before we do that, I need to cut the ribbon.
That's right.
Come on, Tamsin. All right. I declare this Paraparaumu eyesite open.
Yeah, kia ora everyone. I'm here at the opening of the Paraparaumu eyesite, which is it's an eyesite visitor centre. Gives information and offers bookings for visitors, both international and domestic visitors. And this is actually the 90th eyesite that we have across the country, spread far and wide. In this region, in the Nature Coast region, there are 3 of them. So this is a great day for the team here at the Paraparaumu eyesite. They've moved from a location just nearby to here. Personally, I think this is fantastic. I mean, you see the lovely light coming through the doors, and really well situated in terms of its central location within Paraparaumu. I think they're going to do really well here, and we're really happy from the national perspective from Eyesight New Zealand and Tourism New Zealand to have a presence of our brand here. So well done to everyone who's done this. Kia ora.